So today we got the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man taking on the super soldier assassin Deathstroke. Who wins? Let's find out. So, Peter Parker was bitten by a radioactive spider that enhanced his physicality tremendously, gave him a nice healing factor, and gave him his Spidey sense. His Spidey sense acts as a sixth sense, and it alerts him when he's about to get hit, which increases his reaction time tremendously. He's a skilled fighter, creating his own fighting style called the Way of the Spider, which perfectly executes his spider like abilities. Like a spider, he can crawl on walls and ceilings. Due to this, he's a master of stealth. His only weapons are his web shooters. They help with transportation, escape, and he can shoot web like bullets to today's enemies or web them up with them as well. He has a great young mind in science and engineering as he created these web shooters, and Reed Richards and Tony Stark, two of the smartest of the MCU, cannot figure out how until Peter told him. He's known as the most agile character in Marvel, being better than Black Widows, Daredevils, Nightcrawlers, all of them. He's said to be as fast as machine gun fire as he can easily dodge point blank machine gun fire. He's strong enough to lift over 10 tons easily, once even lifted 50 tons while in a very stressful situation. Despite all this, he can be hurt, and because he's very vulnerable to bladed and piercing weapons such as knives, swords, bullets. And in the other corner, we have Deathstroke. Slade Wilson, former Marine, went through a scientific experiment that enhanced his physicality to low superhuman levels, gave him a nice healing factor, and enhanced his mind. He has an enhanced mind that allows him to think 9 times faster than the average human, allowing him to come up with strategies on the fly and on the dime like it's nothing. He can easily lift up to 2 tons. He's a master assassin and mercenary. He's a fantastic martial artist, being a master of judo and ninjutsu. And he's an excellent swordsman as well. He now goes into battle carrying the icon suit, or wearing the icon suit, and it's powered by his kinetic energy and is bulletproof. It's even taken blows from Superman before. He carries a wide variety into battle. A nearly indestructible bow staff, a Promethean broadsword that's more durable than titanium, 2 handguns, explosives, and multiple knives. He's single-handedly beaten the Teen Titans many times. Once even single-handedly temporarily put down the Justice League. He's tagged Kid Flash in combat. He's cut a fly in half with a paper clip, and his healing factor is great enough to heal from stab wounds and bullet wounds and all that. But it's not good enough to heal from like lost limbs and lost eyes, as you can tell from his eye patch. And he now lives as DC's most premier and most feared assassin. So, Spider Man is physically superior to Slade in every way by a large margin, but Deathstroke is also the better fighter. Like Spider Man is no slouch, but Slade is the better fighter. So Deathstroke, he's the better fighter. He has his enhanced mind, making him a fantastic strategist. He has a lethal arsenal, and he has a nice healing factor. While Spider-Man is physically superior. He has his Spidey sense, his web shooters, and he also has a nice healing factor. So Spider-Man's better physicality and Deathstroke's better skill will come evident to the other person fairly quickly. Using his enhanced mind, Slade will start using his weapons. Peter will dodge every bullet easily. If Peter could separate Slade from his bow staff, he could probably break it over his knee. Then Spider-Man has his web shooters that he can use to daze or web up Slade. But due to his suit, it probably won't daze him after the first time, and he's strong enough to break out of any webbing. Slade is skilled enough with his sword that he can destroy Peter's web shooters if he was to hit it. And let's not forget that Peter Parker is vulnerable to bladed weapons, and Deathstroke's sword could do a lot of damage. But with his Spidey sense, he's going to dodge most attacks, and with his greater strength and speed, he's going to do a lot more damage with his hits. Let's not forget about Slade's icon suit, though. It's taking blows from Superman, and he'll be able to take Spider-Man's blows pretty easily. And they both have nice healing factors to fall back onto. So both of these two's powers and abilities cancel each other out, and it makes it hard to choose a winner. But at the end of the day, I think Spider-Man wins the majority due to his better physicality and Spidey sense.